Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Did we decide what we're doing with the tube? Are you gonna nuke the tube?
Yes, we did.
We talked about it. Okay, all right, perfect.
Guess what I found on my character sheet?
What did
I
you
found
find
a
on your
diplomat's pack.
What did you find?
In a diplomat's pack, there is 2 flasks of oil.
Nice.
We got the oil. We're ready. I can't remember what.
Wait, so we're gonna
we
like
just need oil.
we
Yeah, we're
use
gonna blow it up.
a bit of rope
gonna-
soaked in oil as a fuse.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we soak a rope in some oil and then we lay it down the hallway, and then I light the rope on fire so that there is a travel time, and duck behind the door and close it.
Okay.
Yeah. You can blow it up.
Okay. So you can close the door most
Blow
of
it
the
up.
way, right? Because the rope is like it's thick, but it's closed-ish.
It's
Okay. So you light the fuse, and it's not like dynamite. It's not gunpowder fuse. It doesn't just go. It takes a little while. So you're like waiting. And then, yeah, there's a loud roaring sound of a sudden fire igniting. You're all on the other side of the door.
And we're all on the other side of the
You're, like,
door. And
bracing the
Zuriel is
door.
like bracing it
Yeah.
with her shield.
Yeah, so there's this roar of flame, and and it's brief, right? Because it's just like, and then that's it. It's quiet.
Okay.
I open the door.
Okay, yeah, you
It's a fire elemental now for some reason.
push the door open. Yeah, I mean, so it's slightly scorched, but the tube is continuing to rotate, tumbling around. There's burn marks everywhere, smoke in the room. It smells like lamp oil, and yeah.
That's incredibly
Is-
disappointing.
Well,
Wait,
yeah, I
what
mean, it wasn't
happened?
it wasn't like a bomb. It was just covered in flammable oil.
So all of the oil just like is,
Yeah, it all burned off all at once.
but it's still spinning.
Yeah, still just whipping around.
All right, well, let's just go then. The other way, I guess. Tactic
Yeah.
did not
Mhm.
work.
Mm.
I mean, it did work. You got rid of all of the fire problem.
Sweet
Yeah.
deal. Now we've made it pointy.
No, it's not damaged. It's still just round and cylindrical and whipping around in circles.
Well, okay
Let's-
then.
You guys go through that door. You're gonna be very upset over here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna slam this door with Zuri's help.
I'll give you assistance indeed.
Yeah, let's fucking take the doors. Boom, 23.
Okay. All right. So you come up to this door. This door's a bit different than the other ones. Let me
I'm sorry.
describe it to you. No, it's okay. We'll keep that as the roll if you need to push open. But I don't think these ones are swollen shut. Let me look at the location here. You are in 14. Okay. So these doors are made out of, instead of wood, they're made out of thick metal. Their edges, their edges are quite tight to the wall, but they're not swollen because they're made out of metal. And so this one it has just a handle on the door, so you can just push it. So you do so, and you see a little 10-foot room. And the thing is, these doors, they're like quite wide, so when you push them, they pivot on the door jamb, and then turn to they fill up the wall on this side. You notice also they're flanged on the southern side, right on this side of the, like, coming this way. So they're flanged, so they overlap the door jamb and create a seal on that side, but only one directional.
Okay.
So when they're closed, they create a seal from this direction.
So like
Which
me
direction is it
going
from?
south now, I would be sealed against.
If the door is closed, yeah, then it's like air or water, like watertight.
Okay.
And there's another one of these
Ominous.
doors. There's another one of these doors right in front of you.
Is that
I-
one sealed too?
I checked the handle. Is it locked?
No, none of these are locked.
Okay. I open it slowly.
Okay. It's the same.
Um,
Same kind of door. Another little 10 by 10 like block.
I turn back to look at the, my gathered
If you don't hold them
companions.
open, the doors like start to swing closed.
Oh, so then I double back for this one.
Yeah, you notice
and
it's
I
going
catch it.
slowly, but they're meant to swing back in and
Yeah.
close. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what doors?
So Zuriel says, back to you all, it may be that there's a large body of water at the end of this corridor, or something that's meant to be kept in. I'll go ahead, but take cover.
Sure thing.
And so I'm going to pull a crowbar out of my dungeoneering pack and wedge this next door open. This middle one here.
Oh, you want to try to get a wedge in there? Okay, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, use it as like a door jam.
Yep, no problem.
So it's like over there, keeping it against the wall. And someone is holding this first one open.
Yeah, I've got my foot in it.
Okay.
All right, and I'm going to try this next door.
Sounds good. All right. Same thing, but not another room on the other side. So there's 2 of these little like blocks, and all 3 of these doors will like swing closed if you leave them alone.
All right, I do a quick peek into this room. Do I see anything notable?
Well, the first thing you notice is when you open that last door, a blast of hot air, like not in a forceful way, but like, you know, it's like opening the door to
it's like real hot in here.
Yeah, it's so hot and super, like immediately your whole, like all your armor and your face and your hair, like just like it's super hot and super moist. So you like suddenly are just like damp and hot. Yeah, from here, you can see out, I guess, into a much larger chamber, but you can't see how far it.
Okay, so there's a big ass, hot ass room over here.
Big hot ass room.
Yeah. Yeah, and so Zuriel just turns back and says, "We should jam all these doors open and then carry on."
Yeah, okay. I've got some stuff that I can put in the doors. Let me see here. Let me just dig through my bag. Okay, get a dungeoneering pack. So I've got a crowbar. I can do the same thing with crowbar at the first door. And then we need to jam something in the third door, right?
Yeah.
Anybody else have an object that's large enough to use to jam into a door?
I mean, I can throw my shield in there
Oh, I guess, right?
because I'm not using it. So yeah, I just use my shield as a door wedge.
Okay, all right.
For this last door. So it's right here.
All right, sure.
And then we will proceed ahead. I will use my sword's ability to detect souls within a certain distance.
How far is this? In 60 feet?
60 feet.
Okay,
The
you
presence
detect,
of any tiny or larger creature within
you detect
60
no
feet.
creatures within 60 feet of you.
Okay. And I'm kind of gonna be doing the like I'm pinging as we go through this room because I'm nervous.
So as you're stepping out into the hallway, you notice that you're actually several inches, like 3 or 4 inches above the floor. Like you got to step down, but your boot stops on a slightly curved field of force above the floor. And as you look out from where you are, I think, are you within 60 feet now? Yes, you sense a soul ahead. You also notice that there is a 10-foot wide tunnel of force. So it's like a circular.
Okay, so we're in a tube.
You're in a tube, a circular tube. There is water bubbling, like boiling water that comes up to about like knee height right next to the tube. Right next to this like magical tube, and it's just like bubbling and there's steam pouring up off of it, and you can see down below there's like a shelf, a stone shelf that extends out, and then beyond that darkness and heat.
Okay, so this is like a pool where it gets deeper as we go forward.
No,
Is that what you're saying?
no. There's
this whole shelf thing, or
the shelf is here. You can kind of see it from where you're standing. I think the edge of it is here.
And so then just
here,
like where
and you're just above it, but the water
now.
comes up to like, you know, your knees.
And so out here it like drops off, like it's much deeper.
It's hard to say. Like all of this is shelf. You can, I think if you look, you can kind of see the edge of the shelf.
Yeah, so off to the sides there's the shelf. Down below us is like mysterious boiling water pit.
Well, you're standing. If this bubble disappeared, you would just sink knee deep into some very fucking hot water.
Or we could walk on it.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Well,
Except it would still be boiling hot.
It's boiling hot. Yeah.
It would be really hot. Yeah.
You wouldn't drown in the knee deep water unless you fell on your face.
I mean, like, Wait. Yeah, so creatures crossing molten lava, so I'm guessing boiling water would be the same, would still take damage from the heat. So, yeah. Okay, then it would still be hot and hurt, but we could just not be submerged in it.
Well, there's still our tunnel of
I mean,
force
we've
for
got our
now.
tunnel of force right now. Yeah.
Okay, so that is holding back the water, is what I'm
Yeah.
hearing?
Yeah.
These chambers are fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's real weird.
Very weird.
And so I like stop everyone, and Zerial's like, there's a soul ahead. I'm not sure what. And I certainly don't trust this passage to remain stable.
Yes, they're probably standing by a lever or something to turn it off as soon as we all get far enough in. That wouldn't surprise me at all.
I mean, I can still control water.
That would be a helpful thing to do. Just like part the water away from us.
I mean, you're not
It
touching it, right?
says-
Like the bubble of force is.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if
but
that were to go away,
The fact
what
that
we
there's
were
a bubble of
concerned
force
We,
means the
we
bubble
just
of force
we
will
just
go away.
know. We just know, Adam, that it's gonna happen. Okay,
We're
preparing for
adventurers.
that.
We're aware of this kind of.
Yeah, so you can part water. Yeah, part water. You cause the water in an area to move apart and create a trench. But we would first have to, like, if it goes away, we would be in it. And if it goes away, we would probably be in initiative at the time, I'm going to think, because it's not just going to go away randomly unless we step on something that triggers it to go away, or like a trap thing. Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's a question. We could just trust it and move forward and try.
There is no other option, basically. Like, let's
Yeah.
cool. There's a wall of
Be
force.
ready with
cool,
that.
it will fall down, but like, we can't just sit here and be like, let's not do it. You know what I mean? Like,
So, I mean, but like we're not in initiative order in combat, so I can't be like, I prepare a spell for if the force field goes down, I control water.
Well, here's my question to you. Does it take concentration to control water?
Yes,
But then also, like, why don't we just cast it now anyways?
10 minutes.
And it lasts 10 minutes, right?
Uh-huh.
So yeah, if we enter a combat immediately, 10 minutes is a long ass time. If we don't, I think it'll be long enough for us to like deal with this room. So why not just
So-
do that now?
Control
So that we're
water
ready.
now and hold it like so that we
At
can walk
bay,
through,
we
basically
can
as a
walk through.
precaution.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that seems sensible.
if you're into that, I think that would be.
I can do that.
Yeah.
We have to make sure I don't get hit, and we have to get through it in 10 minutes.
All right, we're gonna do it. It's no problem.
Okay,
I
so
believe in myself.
we all discuss all of these things, and then when we're ready to start walking through, I would cast control water and like hold it like the trench basically as it is, so that if this weird force field goes down, it's still not going to hit us.
Okay.
And then I stride confidently forward.
I also follow.
Yep, I get moving.
Okay.
I
So
see a very large thing.
you do.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let me just hold on. We got to make the effects of the trench first, because you cause water in the area to move apart and create a trench. The trench extends across the spell's area. Separated water forms a wall to either side. The trench remains till the spell ends, till you choose a different effect. The water then slowly fills it over the course of the next round. Okay.
So it's a 300-foot range. So I'm holding it in a trench 300 feet forward.
Okay.
To what I assume is the end of the hall. If I needed to redirect that, I could also do that.
Yeah, I mean,
Up to
so
10
as you
minutes.
get closer, you realize that like you can't form the trench because any further than you have, because the hallway turns into a bubble. There's an ovoid bubble.
Okay, well, but like it doesn't just cease. The effect doesn't
No,
just
I know,
cease if
I know.
there's not water.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah.
just no water there right now.
I'm just saying
Okay.
you're
So, yeah.
keeping the water back here, but then since the bubble goes this way, it's not a trench anymore.
Yeah, it's a precaution for if that bubble ceases to exist anyway. So
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, so you see, and it skitters forward with interest. You see I shit you not, a huge giant crab.
A giant enemy crab.
Not a
Really?
giant crab, not a huge crab, a huge giant crab. And so
really
he,
giant
it like
crab.
comes forward, and it's monstrous. It's this giant crab. Its back is covered in like barnacles. It's like a deep red color, and it kind of like scatters forward, and you can see underneath it. I wonder if you can actually see that far. Yeah,
This just continues the whole like white plume cafeteria thing, right? Like they're just cooking crab in here.
So
like,
just-
homie would you design this just hungry.
just
Yeah.
at the very edge, just the very edge of your vision, you can see adhered to the floor, extending up into the bubble, a treasure chest, a big like iron treasure chest, and it's like locked and like whatever attached to the floor. And the crab snaps its claws menacingly, as if daring you to come forward and attack.
Well,
Challenge accepted.
please give me the initiative thing so I can roll initiative.
Let me clear the initiative. Hold on.
Because I'm not about to back down. I ain't scared.
Hey, Blue Jay.
Yes.
Blue Jay. Is this space large enough for Tyrannosaurus?
I can't hold that. I'm
Oh yeah, because
concentrating.
the control. Yeah. Never mind.
Is polymorph other concentration as well?
Yes.
And
Okay.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, sad day.
I'd rather not be boiled alive than have a
Yeah.
I think it's
T-Rex.
more important
Yeah.
that we not be boiled alive.
I mean, you say that, but being a T-Rex is super cool.
No, I've been boiled alive in the induction heater tunnel. Okay, I know what it's like. It's bad. I've already been microwaved. I don't want to be
All right.
parboiled.
The huge giant crab holds his action.
Is it me now?
It is your turn, Saris. So you're
Um,
like water, holding it in place.
do I have, let me see. That's not concentration. Can I cast Speak with Animals and be like, yo, can we get across here? It's a
Yes.
beast. Is it a beast? A crab is a beast, yeah?
I believe this crab is a beast. Yes, it's a huge beast.
I remember what the dog talked like and what the heron talked like. I can't wait for what the crab.
Okay,
Yes,
so
when it
I
hits on you.
cast Speak with Animals and I ask the crab politely.
Okay,
if
so
we
speak. Can you
pass.
link speak with animals?
I did.
Okay,
mhm.
all right. So it's one action. It has no duration of 10 minutes. All right. So you cast it, and then what do you say to the crab?
I'm asking the crab if we can pass through the hallway. Pass, like,
and
go.
he's like pass. What do you mean pass? There's nowhere to pass. Get out of here. And he like snaps his claws at you.
Give him the clamps.
Yeah, what do you think? I'm just gonna hang out here? Listen, I gotta take care of this place. You can't go through. Anyway, there's nowhere to go.
There's no way out of this room other than the entrance we just came through.
And he his little stocky eyes like beat at you. He's like, there's only one way out of here, and that's to your demise. Come here so I can clamp you. Come on.
I would advise against trying to murder us.
It's like, oh, you're gonna advise me against murdering you. Well, maybe you should just turn around and get out of here. This is my house. I live here. In my house.
Fucking-
In my bubble. Now get out of here.
Jersey crab.
Yeah, he's like clamping at you, trying to be like, no, get out of here. Fuck off.
This crab was harvested from the Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
So
All right.
what the crab is telling me is that it's just a bubble. There's no exit that it's going to tell me about on the other side. And the only way out is the way we just came back in.
Or
yes,
through our
you could-
demise.
Or to your demise.
Can I insight check about there not being a way out?
Are we missing someone in this room? Oops, sorry.
Oh God.
Ask
What have you
about
done?
why.
Where's your token, Saris?
It's right here.
I don't see you.
I don't see it either.
Became
one's-
an invisible.
I'm invisible.
That's weird.
I'm right here. I see me.
Oh, you're standing under Zahiri. That's why.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry. I didn't know that.
I know that you two like each other, but just
You can't occupy the same space.
Chill.
Sorry.
stop smothering her.
I'm sorry. So
I mean, you say
just-
we can't, but I sort of think that we
so why do you live here, Crab?
Roll,
What are you here for?
roll persuasion because
Persuasion for the
Blade the
crab.
to give the treasure.
Well, she wants to know if the crab is lying.
yeah.
Well-
No, he's
well,
just
no,
trying to have a
no.
conversation with the crab. And he's like, no, I don't want to talk to you. Get out of here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's mad. He's not. He's like, no, he's protecting his bubble. Get out of here. Leave me alone.
Fine. Zuriel, I'm guessing you guys were hearing me clack and do weird noises.
Crab talk.
The crab does not wish to let us pass. and insists that we murder it first. So go ahead.
Hey, angry sword. How much is a giant crab soul worth? Huge giant crab soul worth?
Yeah, so Zuriel, do I move next? I guess I go simultaneously with
I guess
Yal.
it's my turn.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
off you go. Go slew the crab.
Last time I went first, I got pretty wrecked by whatever the thing was the next turn. So I am gonna.
I've got a plan. Don't worry.
I'm gonna let Zuriel go. I'm gonna wait.
You gonna take the dodge action or hold
I'm
your
gonna
action?
teach the dodge action.
Do you want to move in front of your GF?
Of course I do.
That seems
Got a plan.
smart.
Don't worry
Okay,
about it.
so you're gonna move forward and take the dog
Slow the
the
crap
dog action. The dodge action.
Take the dog
Take
action.
the doge action. Okay, Yowl.
Where are you, Buster?
Very slippery.
How much space is there
avoid.
in this stupid bubble? Let's see now. The crab isn't going to be able to. How big is it? Huge and giant.
Yeah.
That's pretty incredible.
He's huge and giant.
It might give you super tetanus. Huge giant super tetanus.
Huge giant super tetanus.
It's an adjective crab. It accumulates adjectives
Right, he's
over its
wearing the monkey
lifetime.
shell.
Let's see. How big is?
Getting like Temetov.
As you get closer, Yao, you notice that one of his claws has a runed copper band around the outside of it.
Oh, he's got magic force. Oh, magic force. Oh my god. I don't. Oh, do you know what we could do? Does this do any damage? Hold on. No. Okay. I was just thinking we could just leave and just stinking cloud it and just like force it to suffocate in it.
God
But
damn
wouldn't
it.
do anything. It wouldn't die. I was gonna try and like make it like back up, but it won't be far enough away from the treasure. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fairy fire it. So for those who want to fight it, you'll have a better time.
Okay. All right. So he's got to make a save.
Yeah, DC 15 dexterity save, if you please.
Okay. Nope.
Glowing purple giant, huge giant, big crab. And then I step back and I'm like, whatever it is you're gonna do, enjoy doing it.
Guys, you know what I think is in that chest? I think it's full of all the crab's savings, or his largesse, if you will.
Get out of here.
It's a large ass.
Yeah.
The huge giant crab's largesse.
Large ass. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this crab lives in a contained underground environment. So would you say it's a dungeness crab?
Oh yes, most certainly.
All right. What
Uh,
are we gonna do?
so I hiss at fucking Black Razor. I'm like, is this enough of a prize for you? Lend me your strength. Give me haste. Do it. Give me haste.
All right. Black Razor grudgingly gives you haste.
What a fucking douche. This fucking guy right here. Okay, so I'm gonna I run at this crab. What is its response?
Gonna pinch you.
He snip snaps you. Yeah, you get pinched. So here comes the pinch.
I've played Darkest Dungeon. This means I get a huge fucking bleed on me. It's gonna be real bad. Okay.
Misses narrowly, so just clams his clamper down, and you dodge out of the way, and yeah.
So if he had hit me with that, I would have taken, what's 28 times 2? It's 56. I would have taken 56 damage.
Yeah.
So, but I guess my AC is 20 now. So
Don't get clamped.
I do not want to get clamped. So to help with not getting clamped, I am going to activate, using my haste action, I will activate Necrotic Shroud to unleash the divine energy within myself, cause my eyes to turn into dark pools of darkness, and to ghostly, flightless wings sprout from my back, and I fear everything within 10 feet of me that can see me.
Okay.
Charisma check, saving throw rather, DC 8 plus prof plus bonus, so 13?
Charisma save.
Or sorry, 12. DC 12 charisma save.
Okay.
Does he have the
This
charisma
crab's
of
only
the
got
crab?
4 charisma, so he's not a very charismatic crab, you know. Look, he's just doing his best. He's been alone in this bubble for a long
Now
time.
he's frightened.
Yeah. Oh, hey, yo, what are you doing? No, get that sword out of here. Come on. So he's
Yeah,
afraid.
You're
so-
the one that asked us to, you know, either come through you or back off. So
So he's a frightened crab.
Yeah,
yo,
he's
wait,
a
yo, let's
feared.
come on. Let's be reasonable about this.
And then using my regular action, I will take swings at him.
Now, hang on. I gotta check something first before you take your swing at him. So yeah, okay. So here's what happens. He gets all upset. He's like, "Oh, hey, what are you doing? What's going on?" And then his claw band begins to glow with magical runes, and the fear effect fades. He is unfeared. Yeah, that's right. All right.
Well, let's see how he likes. I mean, it's not crab hammer, you know. It's not the little crunchy thing, the nutcracker thing that breaks his claws apart. But I'm gonna hit him with Black Razor.
All right.
Now I want a two-handed hammer called crab hammer.
Crab hammer.
Crab hammer.
And so I think I want to hit him with the one where he can only attack me. So I will do that. It's what, taunting blow or whatever. So I will add an extra D8, my superiority die, to the damage. So he takes 21 damage, plus my level, so he takes another 8, so he takes 29 damage, and then has to make a DC 15 wisdom save,
Or
be unable to attack, or sorry, be at disadvantage to attack anything other than me until my next
all
turn.
right. And
ends.
sorry, what kind of save was that? Wisdom.
Wisdom, I do believe.
Okay, the huge giant crab is not so wise.
He has the wisdom of the crayfish.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, all right.
Everything in this dungeon is the wisdom of the crayfish.
Yeah,
Dude,
including
base-
us. That's the
baseline-
problem.
Okay,
baseline
yeah. So
crayfish.
you attack him, and you hit, and you do some damage.
Yep. And then my second attack. Boom. So
Woo!
I crit him. So obviously I'm going to make this also an attack of some kind
Critical.
because
Yeah,
it crits. So I get
just,
to
like,
double the superiority die.
Disarm him of his claws. or
Yeah.
something.
So I can disarm.
Yeah, you can't disarm
Um,
something that's part of someone.
Yeah.
No, but he
yeah.
can drop an item that he's holding.
He's not holding it. It's part of
He's not
his
holding
like
it.
arm. It's a magic item.
What a douche.
It's not a weapon.
Well,
Disarm is for weapons.
anyways, I'll do it anyways. I will use disarming strike on him because it gets me an extra 8 of damage.
Okay.
So rolling damage plus the d8's double, right? The superiority die doubles.
Yep.
Okay, so 2d8. So he takes, what is that? 19 plus, so he takes 24 damage.
All right. So Black Razor's a two-handed sword, right? And you're swinging it
Yeah,
around.
just-
taking swings. Do you have any more attacks or anything?
No, because I used my haste action to activate my
Okay.
spook field.
So here's what happens: swinging this two-handed weapon around. You know, you swing and you hit, but as your weapon like bounces off or as you deal damage, you're ready to bring the swing around. The tip of the blade catches on the bubble on the floor, and it doesn't like rip a big hole in it, but it tears a little vent in it, and scalding like steam sprays out of the vent and hits you. So you attack twice with a two-handed weapon, so you take 6 damage. You get burned for 4 each time.
What type is damage?
Fire.
Okay.
And I'm just moving you for a second, but the square that you were standing in now has gouts of steam, kind of like
It's bad.
it's a
place.
bad square. Yeah.
Is it doing me damage to like end my turn there?
It's any creature that enters the space or starts your turn there, and the idiot who made the hole. So
Okay. So I will use the remainder of my movement to sidestep
yeah,
away
take
from
a
that
sidestep over.
before I end my turn.
Okay.
So since you couldn't shroud because the haste bonus action isn't open, as people are correctly pointing out, instead you
Oh.
could just make another attack and not have your shroud up.
No, you can't. No, you already rolled for the shroud. The shroud definitely like was a thing. So
We'll just roll with it.
the shroud is gone. We'll just roll with it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
It was ineffective, but it's used up now anyway. So
Okay.
Okay. Great. Hold on. I gotta change haste razor. I did it wrong. So yeah. It is the huge giant crab's turn. So put this at 9. Drop it in after Zuriel. Okay. All right. So the crab is going to attack with his clampy attack. Here comes a claw. Ooh, shit!
What?
Whoa!
The fuck?
So the crab is just like, oh yeah, check this out. Clamping over here. He's like, look at my claw, look at my claw. You look over and he grabs your head and fucking pops you like a tin can. So you take 15 plus 24, which is 39, reduced by how much?
So 39 reduced by 3 to 36
Double.
times 2 is 72.
Okay.
So I take 72 damage, which drops me in 1 hit.
Yeah.
So I'm at 0 HP.
Yeah. So he's just like click, click, click.
I get fucking
Ah.
destroyed by this crab.
And just like
Nice rolling at him.
squeezes you, and he's just like waving you around in his claw. Okay. Saris, it's your turn. So
That was rude.
the crab just waves your friend at you and is like, "Well, you want some? You want some of this? Come here. Come over here."
Also, Adam, I have a question. Does
Yes.
the crab put holes in the bubble?
No, he's bludgeoning.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I see.
Rude. And yeah, this isn't concentration.
Yeah. Now the
Um,
crab is way too dumb to do anything like threaten you or be like, "I'll kill him. I'll cut him in half if you don't back off." He's just really happy to have like knocked your friend unconscious.
Okay. But he's still holding him?
Yes, he grappled. He's got the body grappled in one claw.
Yeah, he's still holding her.
Holding her. He is holding her. Male crab holding female character.
Yes.
I guess I'm gonna blight him. I'm gonna suck all the crab juices out of him.
Okay.
Oh my god, that damage roll
Oh,
is
that's a poor amount of damage. All right, so he gets
really
to save.
bad.
This crab's got Constitution. This crab he fucking lifts, so he takes 11 damage.
It's not very effective.
Yeah.
It is not very effective. Damn it.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, is that's what you're gonna do? You're gonna try to use your druid magic on me? No, I don't think
Yes.
so. Why don't you come over here? I'll give you the clamps. Come on. Do you want to do anything else with your turn, Saris?
I don't want to get closer to the crab.
It's
but
fine. I will
yeah,
go
I-
Zariel.
yeah.
It's fine.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I assume that Zuriel, you want haste to stay up.
It's up to Black Razor.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
I'm asking you as a player. Like, Black Razor is assuming that you're going to get up and keep fighting in some fashion or another. And Black Razor only gets one. Oh, but you drop Black Razor because Black Razor is in your
Do
hand.
I?
You're unconscious. It's not attached to your hand.
I don't
Yeah, no, you
keep
drop.
the vice grip on it.
Yeah,
well, anyways.
yeah. So your muscles.
The
go,
haste doesn't go away when I drop
But
the sword.
no,
though.
haste
The
doesn't
sword
go
maintains
away.
it.
But Black Razor is lying at
Yeah.
your feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Saris, any more stuff you want to do?
Nope.
All right. Zahiri.
Well, looks like it's my turn, and then I run directly at the crab.
Okay.
So as to punch said crab.
Alright.
Many a
Punch the crab so many times.
Uh,
Stun the crab with your punching.
I'm planning to do so, Dave.
Too
So,
much punch. I love it.
punch.
Okay.
Flurry punch.
Mm-hmm.
And I get 2 attacks, so that's another punch.
All right. That is 4 successful crab punchings. No, 3. The
Uh,
last one is an unsuccessful crab punching.
On the first one, I spend a key point to stun the crab.
Okay. All right. That's not one of the effects he's immune to. So what's the save?
Constitution.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. So what is that? It lasts until your next turn, right?
Yeah, he is stunned until the end of my next turn.
All right. All right. So you just run up and punch the crab in the face. And and he drops
Bam.
Zuriel on the ground and like
Bam.
reels.
Bam. For a grand total of 19, 20, 23
Okay.
damage.
All right.
And he's
24.
24.
24 damage, sorry.
Okay.
And he is stunned until the end of my next turn. And also on top of that, nothing on
Okay.
top of that.
And he just loses his turn, right? Basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
All right. Yell.
Okay. Bonus action healing word on Zuriel.
Okay.
So I'm just going to cast this at first level because either you're up or you're dead.
It's
There's
like a
no
binary
point in
switch at
giving
this
you
point.
any-
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
So I'll heal you for, it doesn't matter, but consciousness again.
7 healing.
Why does that say 31?
I don't know why you're.
My
Yeah,
magic
why it's
press a bit
ruling.
messed up there. It should just be 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Great.
So you're
And-
conscious, but you're prone.
Yep.
Okay.
And then with my actual action, I'm going to create a phantasmal force. Oh no, that
Is
is
that
a
another
concentration
spell?
spell.
You can't cast another
I
spell.
can't. Yeah, you're correct. I'll just Eldritch Blast then, because that is
'Cause
allowed.
Cantrips are allowed. Yeah.
Mhm. Pew, pew.
Yep. I'll just fire 2 of those, and they're with advantage. Every attack against this dude is with advantage.
Okay. Yeah. 2 hits.
2 hits. 4.
10.
Together, they're a real roll.
Nice. Okay.
10 points of damage.
Zuriel, it's your turn.
Keep in mind, every turn against a stunned enemy is at advantage.
Mhm.
Just saying.
Yeah, you've got the.
Yeah, he's-
you've like.
He's also fairy fired.
Yeah, you've already got. He's got advantage for twice.
Oh, okay. Well, either way then.
Yeah.
Super advantage.
Super advantage. Yeah.
Super advantage.
Okay.
All right. I will spend my movement to stand,
Okay. You're
and
next.
then I will hammer on this crab.
Okay.
Um,
You can pick Black Razor up as you stand as part of your movement.
Yeah. So like my whole movement is gone. I'm just staying in
Stand up.
place, collecting myself.
Yep.
All right. So first attack is crit.
Nice.
I will spend a superiority die to make this a goading attack.
What does that one do? Same thing.
That's
as
the one where he has to fight me.
Okay.
So that plus 2d8 plus another 8. So that's 26 plus 12 is 38.
Okay.
Plus
Now, last turn you
8.
got like an extra, like a free attack you shouldn't have had, right? Is that how that
Well,
worked?
I mean, so here's how we can run it.
You did-
Either I
you did
didn't
the-
activate my shroud.
Yeah,
or...
I think you need because you got a.
Let's
free,
just
basically
not
a free
activate the
crit.
shroud. Let's just not activate the shroud then.
Well, but
So I
you know
just
he's
wasted an
immune. You know he's
action to do
immune to
nothing.
it. Like I feel like we should just skip one of your attacks.
Like
this turn.
let's just remove my shroud,
Right.
heal him 8 damage that he shouldn't have taken, and I
Mhm.
just spent an action to no effect. The shroud just whiffed.
Yeah.
I can't use it again, and then we just carry on. So he doesn't take.
The problem,
extra
the
8.
problem is you got-
is-
You're ahead in attack, right?
No, if we run it my way, I'm not ahead in attack.
you are ahead in attack for the reason that activating the shroud is an action that cannot have been the hasted action, and you made 2 attacks. Yeah.
Yes, but if we just
didn't
rule it
get
that the shroud never happened, then all I've
Then you're
done is
fine.
sacrifice my haste action, right? So heal him for 8 damage that he took from the shroud the previous turn.
Yeah.
We'll just say that my shroud is gone, so I can't use it.
Sure.
I
And
also
then I'm
think-
already
I al-
sufficiently penalized. Nothing extra or bad has happened to the crab, and we just carry on. That's the
I,
simplest
I
way
was
to
gonna
run it.
say I feel like this whole thing is academic because we should have talked about this at the end of the last turn. instead of
Yeah, I'm
this.
just checking. I was just trying to
Yeah.
figure
I
out
mean,
the actual
generally,
economy.
as a rule, when we mess up a rule, we
don't
just
have
like
to
say,
run.
okay, now we know, and we don't usually go backwards.
Yeah, I guess.
From
I'm just.
before.
I'm
Anyways,
just checking. Yeah. And this
I'm
is what we
proposing the
gotta
simple
do.
solution of you just credit him back 8 of his
Yep, that's
HP,
fine.
and then I don't have shroud anymore and never will.
Yeah.
And so he just takes 90 plus 7, 26,
Yep.
38 damage
Yeah, I got that.
from this crit. Second attack, I hit with a 25. He takes 12 slashing damage. Oh, and he needs to make a wisdom save at DC 15 for the previous goading attack.
No problem.
Wisdom of the crayfish, striking again. And then I will swing Black Razor a third time. I crit
2
again.
crits in a single turn.
Nice.
And he takes 18 damage. Yeah,
18 that time?
another 18. Yeah.
All right. So same thing. I'm just going to move you for a second so I can, you've ruptured the floor where you were standing.
Gut that crab.
And so now this area is all hot fire. You take... Okay, and it's been enough attacks now. Like you've been waving your sword around enough that you have caused irreparable damage to the bubble, which is now collapsing. So there's this geyser of steam in front of him, and the bubble is starting to like deform. Yeah.
I am holding the water back in a trench.
So I'm at 1 HP. Do I have any movement left this turn?
Yes, because you only used half to stand up.
Because I only used half to stand
But
up.
if you move
Okay.
away from him,
He's incapacitated, so he
he
cannot
can't.
do
Yeah, he
it.
can't make a reaction this turn. So
Okay, so I'm gonna move here. And then he's at disadvantage to attack anyone that isn't me. So actually, I'll take one more step back. So I move a total of 10 feet, which is within my purview. And then let me just look up one last thing.
So you want me to stay in so that he has to either attack me at disadvantage or move to attack you? Is that the plan?
Yeah, just that he has to. He doesn't have a target in his immediate area, and he has to move through the gnarly steam to get to me, who he can attack effectively.
Yeah, good shot.
And I pass my turn.
okay. He doesn't get a turn, and it's Saris's turn.
So what's up with the trench? The water is it coming from the 2 spots that,
Yes, the water is gushing.
and then like my magic is like pushing it out as it gushes?
Yeah, it's
right?
not so much like, again, the water isn't the problem. It's not even water. It's like steam.
It's the steam.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just hot.
I mean, eventually the bubble will collapse and disappear, and then water will just rush in all directions. That's when you're gonna need your.
Okay. So I'll definitely keep that on then.
Yeah. The other
Um,
thing though is that even if you keep the water from touching you, the
still
scalding
gonna be
air is
really
still gonna
hot.
burn all of you. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't think I can do anything about that.
Yeah.
So, I am going to. I think I will cure wounds, Zuriel.
There's really no need. It's a binary down. Up
Yeah,
stage.
just wait for me to drop and then heal me.
Okay. Yeah. I guess the thing like hits for a
Because it just
fucking
hits for
lot.
so much against
So-
my vulnerability. If I wasn't vulnerable to bludgeoning damage, this would be a
Maybe.
whole different story. But
Yeah.
because I am, it's just like I take a million fucking damage.
Okay. No, it's got hella constitution. There's no point in doing anything that involves a constitution save.
It does have.
Hella constitution. Hella.
Mhm.
Okay. I guess I don't think I can conjure anything because it's all concentration. So I'm probably just gonna throw some fireballs at it. Okay. And I'm gonna tell the crab that it should have thought a little more before it messed with us because we're great, and it needs to back off or it's gonna die probably. I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Wow. 12 fire damage.
Okay.
That's a real cantrip right there.
It's the actual real one.
All right.
Yup.
So Zahiri, does the stun go at the end or the beginning of your turn?
Actually, let me check just so that I'm 100% sure. End of my next turn.
Okay.
So,
So go ahead.
Until the end of what I'm doing right now, it'll be stunned. And what I'm doing right now is punching the ever-living crap out of it. Let me see what I got for you. Boom, 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 boom.
4 hits.
4 hits.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
So 10, 19, 26 total damage.
You
Is
it
you
stunned
punch
again?
it to death. It's not stunned again. It's dead.
Oh, it's
It's
dead.
dead.
Yeah. It's.
I told that crab.
I give it the boots of striding, leap into the air, flying dive kick to the shell, and it cracks under my foot.
Yeah. You smash it down, and I mean that rend in the bubble is getting bigger. So you like shove it down there, and there's just like steam spraying out everywhere now.
And then it's delicious cooked crab, and we have wonderful dinner. And
So
then
the bubble is like imminent closure.
Everybody back out. There's a box.
wait,
here.
what
I'm
about
fastest.
what about the treasure?
I'm going right now. And like
Okay.
Okay, so
with-
we'll do this in turns because there's
I still have
you've still
movement.
got action. Yep.
So there really is no way out of this room. Hmm.
I don't know. You'd have to go look.
So with movement, I move over to the box.
Okay.
That's only 10 feet or something from where I was. Yeah, 15 feet.
Yep.
So can I open it? Is it
It is
openable?
locked.
Of course. Just take the box. Just carry the whole box.
It's stuck to
It's
the
chained
floor.
to the floor, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not chained, but like bolted essentially. Like it's part
Take
of the
it.
floor.
I've used my attack action, so I'm assuming I can't like smash it.
No, that
or
would be an attack. Yeah.
take it. I don't think I can do anything. I just shout, "It's locked!" And like try and pick it up, but it's part of the floor, so I can't fucking move it. Oh, I have the key that that was from the other room. I try that key.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't
Okay.
think so.
Y'all, what are you gonna do?
I'm definitely going to give bardic inspiration to. So I look over towards Zuriel and I look at the box. She like kind of nod a yes or no.
Oh yeah, I'm going for the box for sure.
Okay.
gotta
I
be a
definitely
hero.
give you, definitely give you bardic inspiration. For whatever it is you want to do, smash the lock, try and pick the thing up off the floor, whatever. Just try and help you do that a little bit. Shatter is too big for the lock. Can I do that?
So your spell,
10 minutes.
Cirrus. Oh yeah, it's not that. It's 300 feet, right? And it's basically
Yes.
like a trench like this.
Yes.
Okay.
Does it say like how wide? I think it's just it's central water, so I don't think it says like how wide specifically the trench would be. It just says it extends across the spell's area, wall to either side, remains until the spell's end, or you choose something else. Yeah, so it's not specifically a certain amount wide. It's
Well,
just,
I mean, it has to be a certain amount wide because we need to know how.
I
wide
mean,
it
I
is.
mean, the spell doesn't
yeah,
say that it's specifically only 5
yeah,
feet
which
or
is
whatever.
the spell's fault.
Damn spell.
Well, let's go to primary sources here. So let's look in the Bible and see how wide the thing Moses made when he parted the seas was. Because it was wide
Okay.
enough for like the Pharaoh's army to
me-
go through, right? So it's
Let me
pretty
go get
wide.
that Bible I don't have.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Anyway, so y'all, what are you doing with your turn?
I can't do anything.
Oh yeah, that makes
super
sense. It's
helpful,
100.
so-
It's a 100-foot cube, so it's 100 feet long and 10 feet wide, or
Huh?
because the spell's effect is a cube, 100 feet, right? A 100-foot cube.
No.
No.
What's the
This
effect?
spell
that's if you
is
make it a
300
cube.
feet range. You control any freestanding water inside an area. Oh yeah, it's a cube up to 100 feet on a side.
That's right.
Yeah.
So if it's 100 feet long, it's 0 feet wide. So you just have like 100 feet worth of shit.
On a side.
Yeah, the range of 300 feet is where you can start the spell.
Oh, okay.
So if it's
So we only need it to be 80 feet long, and then we
yes.
want it to be wider than 10 feet, ideally.
So it can be. It says up to 100 feet on a side.
Yeah.
So each side could be up to 100 feet.
Yeah, so we could do like a 40
well, and
foot
there's
wide
up,
trench.
right? There's height too. So yeah,
But yeah,
you can pretty
we
much
make it-
cover.
we can
Yeah,
make
you
it-
can pretty much cover like this whole
Yeah.
area.
Okay.
That seems good.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just important to be clear about where the actual trench is.
Back to my turn.
Yes.
I'm going to try and blast the lock from here.
blast it with
Just in case.
what?
An Eldritch Blast, it's force damage, so presumably that would be something that would be good at disabling locks.
Yeah, it's like a long distance punch.
So let's give that a go. It's also illuminated by my fairy fire, so hopefully I don't miss the box.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you hit it.
And I'll go try and break it.
Okay. So you deal it 10 damage.
Yep. And then I use my double movement to start GTFF. No.
Okay. All right, Zuriel.
Okay, so I'm gonna dash over here because I got tons of movement. I avoid the thing that will murder me instantly because I'm at 1 HP. And let's see. So I'm gonna use a bonus action. No, it doesn't even take an action for me to second wind, right? Yeah, on your turn. Or no, it does. Is a bonus action. So I will use my bonus action to recover 1d10 plus my fighter level HP.
Okay.
If I can just input commands into Roll20 correctly, that is. So I get 17 hit points back.
Okay.
That's my bonus action. And then, yeah, we're just trying to smash this thing open.
Yeah, so you can make,
this
if
what
you,
I'm
have, if
saying?
you have an attack action, you can.
I think
So
so, yeah.
I will just fucking lay into this thing. I can attack it 3 times still. So I will swing with Black Razor
Okay.
for 16 damage.
Yeah, Black Razor is like, it's a treasure chest. It has no soul. Why are you attacking? What are you doing?
You actually just made a big mistake because when you hit something that doesn't have a soul with Black Razor, it gets very angry at you.
It's true.
Yeah, well, no, if this were an undead chest.
Yeah.
then I
No,
would
but
have
he's
a
pissed because
problem.
he's not a tool. He's not a crowbar, right? You're offending him. You'll have a conversation about this later. He's pissed.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, he doesn't immediately leap out of your hand and jam
Because
himself in your face.
Well, it says like the constructs thing as well. Isn't that a thing? Like things that don't have souls.
He doesn't want to be used against anything that won't feed him.
Okay,
And
all right.
more in this case, he's like, I'm not a tool. What are you doing? Why are you? This is below me.
I got you.
Yeah.
And
so
Zuriel's just like yelling at the sword, like, there's no time.
he takes the haste
Like,
away because get fucked. But your first swing just like shatters the front of the chest.
Okay, cool. And then I like pop it open.
So yeah, I think you reach down, you grab the edge of the chest, you yank it open, and as the camera pans up over your shoulder to reveal what's in the chest,
Trident.
Break.
we take a break.
Yay.
So let's take a short break. We'll take our last break here, and we will come back and we'll see what's in the box when we return. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too.
Break.
Yeah, you hold some mysterious object up over your head. Stick around. More White Plume Mountain when we get back.